Hey guys, we're going to take some things a little bit different right now. We're going to approach this subject from the fool's perspective. This is the part of you that tells you you need to stop taking shit so goddamn seriously. It's making stressful things in your life a whole lot worse, and it could be killing you. And I'm here to help you try to find a way out of that. I'm Kedrick Olson, author of Runes for Transformation, founder of Galdracraft, and I help men like you, pagan men just like you, connect with their own sacredness so that they can make their life more fulfilled, have more meaning, that they live purposefully, and that everything starts to make more sense. And that's the purpose of today's video. Is, you see, you've been taking things too seriously. That's not your fault. As men, we're taught to do that. That's what society has taught us to do for the past several generations. You've been taught to be stoic, to approach every potential conflict, every serious situation with such severe seriousness, and that it's like everything that you step into is a test, it's a trial. Are you ready to step up and prove yourself to be a worthy man of the situation? And when you do this, you're actually losing touch with your inner genius, a guide inside that can actually give you a better way of solving the problem. You've heard that whole adage, stop working harder, start working smarter. The problem that you're facing with working smarter is you've been taught to work harder. So what you need to understand is that there is a creative part of you. There's a genius inside that knows how to solve difficult problems, and in order to access, you actually have to step away from your rationality a bit. You have to stop overthinking. You have to stop reacting. So, for example, the next time you're stuck by a difficult situation, you're feeling overwhelmed by the circumstances, don't attack it. Don't go head on to it like it's a conflict. Rather, this is going to sound counterintuitive. Rather, try to make light of the moment. Maybe even poke fun at it. Poke fun at yourself or poke fun at somebody in it. What's going to happen is you're going to separate yourself out from the severity of the situation. It'll help you step out of that moment, and it will, believe it or not, cause a biochemical reset for what's going on. You see, when you get stressed out by a situation that's going on, you're going to have a body that's overloaded with cortisol and adrenaline. And when you do this, not only are you hopped up and you're ready to go, you get the fight or flight instincts happening, but it will actually literally pull blood away from your prefrontal cortex, from your cerebrum, from your cerebral cortex, and it'll boost your limbic system and your reptilian brain. This means that the stress that you're feeling and you have that expectation to step up and take instantly control and confront the whole problem, doing that is actually shutting down your higher functions. You could actually be making the problem worse and not even realizing you're doing that. And so I'm going to challenge you. So the next time that you're in a stressful moment, I want you to do something completely unexpected. Instead of having head-on confrontation with the situation or the people in it, have fun with the moment. It's going to throw other people off. They're not even going to expect it. And yeah, they might actually take offense at it. But hold this position. Hold this distant position away from it. What's going to happen? It's going to redirect all the electrical currents in your brain. It's going to reactivate the higher processing centers of your brain, and it will help to give you the extreme clarity that you need that can actually give you the guidance to know exactly the best way to proceed in the situation. And then, when you've got that moment of clarity, then you can act quickly and decisively. And part of this irrationality that I'm asking you to do is to be willing to make a mistake. You can fuck it up. It's okay. Because you can course correct as needed. You don't have to have all of the answers all the time, especially not right away. Just take a little moment, distance yourself from the stress, have a little fun with it, come up with a possible answer, then act. Learn from the action, and then act again. This is what I'm going to call the fool's path. William Blake, the poet from ages ago, told us that if the fool were to persist in his folly, he would become wise. And even in the Norse tradition, the Havamal tells us that the man who doesn't act, doesn't get up and deal with things, yeah, he's going to be safe today, but he's going to die having lived a life full of regret. And you don't want to be that, so you do have to act. So what I'm asking you to do is embrace this path of the fool. Poke fun at a serious situation when it comes up, knowing that it's going to activate parts of your higher mind. It's not going to happen easily and instantly the first time you do it. You're going to have to do it a few times. But when you activate that higher mind and you get just that brief glimpse of clarity, act on it. Be willing to make your mistake. Make fun of the mistake. Learn from the mistake. Change your course and act again. If you persist in this folly along this fool's path, you'll become wise. You'll become powerful. You'll have a lot more inner strength from it, and you'll develop a high degree of confidence just by being willing to fuck up, learn from your mistake, and do it over again. But if you don't act, or you just simply act from impulse from your lesser mind, then you're going to remain that true fool for the rest of your life, dying early of stress, fucking everything up. You don't want to be that. Be the fool. Be the wise fool. Make your mistakes, learn from them, course correct, and have fun doing it.